G'day, it's Mr. Buzz here. Today it's another video of 3 mates play the forest. So I'm back with Angry Band-Aid and Broken Fingers. We have a dedicated server that we play on. We're building on the lake base, or down near the village that the cannibals have on a lake. And sometimes while we play this multiplayer game we don't chat a lot, so I will be narrating over a little bit of this video, let you know what we're actually doing. And there's a few things that do happen in this video because I get around the map and show a few different areas that we're building in, such as Goose Lake and Angry Band-Aid's treehouse. I do a rabbit run and we get into some effigies, which is a lot of fun. Something I've been trying to do for a little while. If you happened to catch the last episode, we had a few visitors from a friend called Sorceress and Mr. LT. We're taking them down the caves and showing them a few of the basics. And I kind of ended up here, and I was going to check my stats because we have a bit of an issue where our calories aren't ticking over. So we're not really sure why that's doing that, but it could be because we've transferred this game from a multiplayer save game to a dedicated server. It may have just, carried a few bugs across with it, but yeah, we'll deal with them as we go. As I was saying earlier, this is a little base that I'm building at the moment on Goose Lake. We decided to spread out. We'd finished sort of building the main base down at the lake near the village, and decided, we'd have our map taken over. I'm at Goose Lake. The guys are up a bit further north, with Angry Band-Aid building a treehouse, and Broken Fingers putting together a cliff base, which I also showed in a previous episode, last episode. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. It's kind of built on a rock. I've built in this area in a peaceful game that I played in once. And I was trying to get my sanity down by hacking up bodies and sometimes eating corpses or body parts. Somebody's back to 100. This sucks. What's that? Is that the page of mine? Okay. But to my surprise, I discovered I already had them there. Sundered down. Take a screenshot. Share it around. Now that I can build effigies, I have to wait for cannibals to come so I can get the body parts. And sometimes it's a long wait. There's a cannibal. There's another couple. Hey, I need your body parts, dudes. Stop running. Come back. Hey. I mainly just want your heads. Yeah, you. Hey, stop. Where are they going? They're going to that village. Coming behind me? No. So they went to that village. Follow them. There we go. What are you doing? I want your head. I want one. Guess he's gonna have to do. The other two guys did return. I don't know if I should refrain from saying yes, I gave this one a boner. I gave this one a boner. That one's complete. Because I think once you set the effigies on fire, that's sort of it. You can't add to them any further. I think I'm still recording. Alright. Still didn't get my turtle shell from the beach. So, I'm going over here. I used my turtle shell to build a water catcher at the place there at Goose Lake, so I need another shell. And you can find tortoises down here. I'm gonna try and find one here. I don't know what the purpose of the snowshoes are. These commons. Angry Band-Aids. Angry Band-Aid's treehouse. Careful how I enter. And we didn't have any voice Discord going at this stage, so I was typing in and we were giving signals to each other. This is a great location for boars. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's got traps here. Traps all around. Go up here. This will close here. Save while I'm here. Meat on the rack. Add to that. Over here. Angry Band-Aid seems to harvest a lot of bones from this area, so it's good. Including a zip line back down to where it was. That should scare them away. I return now to the lake base because I have to put up an effigy. Or two. Or three. Or four. And of course I get interrupted. And that's a pretty close call. I'm wearing warm gear, so I need to be careful. I put on armor now, because I can hear more cannibals. So here, I'm just telling Angry Band-Aid that I'm putting down some effigies. And she's just killed something, and I need to check out what the hell that was. It appears to be a goose. Angry Band-Aid caught a goose head. And that's how you do it. Nice. Hello. Oh, a whole bunch of logs. Look at that. Where'd they come from? From you. Oh. Okay. I need those spears back then. Go. I can't see an armsy around, and it's normally armsies that would bring down trees. Oh. Oh, I totally missed. That's not good. If you can hit with spears, they're one of the best weapons against mutants, no matter what level of difficulty you're playing. Oh. This is a hard, dedicated server. When we started the multiplayer game, it was a hard survival, and we transferred it across to a dedicated server, so I'm not sure how that's affected things. Alright. It's still a hard game though. So, I'll finish off this pathway light for Angry Band-Aid. Get these logs. I'm just going to build that. This is a staircase built by Mr. Luke with a platform. Now I have to store the rest of those logs. Alright, come back. And people might remember there was a time when the limbs just flew away when you took them off. So there's the cannibals finally running past. Where are you standing there? I decided to build a little random refuge place. You find yourself up here. It's kind of a in-between spot that you find yourself sometimes getting attacked by cannibals. And I thought I'll put a little barricade with some traps. You can run in there and protect yourself against the cannibal attacks. I ended up putting a bed, chair, stick holder, water catcher, and a meat rack in there. This one serves more of a purpose. Located down near the fertile lands, there's a patch of forest that's in between the fertile lands and the main cannibal village. So that cliff there, if you go up there, that's the main cannibal village. And I've been wanting to clear this forest for a long time, so I decided to make a little section there, a little building there that you can sort of send the logs across to the fertile lands, because there's not a lot of trees here. We've cut them all down, so there's pretty much no trees there anymore. So you can bring the cart in, you can drag it up the staircase backwards, so you can park it on the side, and load up your log holders. Then you send them across the river, down to where we're sort of building. And you run into the normal issue where in a single player game, or even in a multiplayer game, if there's nobody at the other end, you send a whole bunch of logs and they go flying everywhere. So there's been a few people out there trying to, you know, make log catching buildings and designs at the end of their zip lines. I've also been working on different designs, and this one is one that kind of works. It changes every time I build it, so I might have to put together a proper video of how I build these, because they work pretty well. The only thing I'll say here is, where I've got these single pylons, I would actually recommend putting in double pylons. It makes it easier to attach a roof. You can attach a custom roof to a single pylon, but it's just a pain in the ass. And once you've got your pylons down, basically you put a roof on and make sure that your zipline can go underneath it. You build that and away you go. More logs in there than I thought. Probably should have put in more pylons. In this bit again then. And once I completed that roof, I had to come back with a chopping tool, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I didn't like that little bit of roof. I didn't know how that would affect it.
Exactly. Thank you. That took that out.
That makes me happy now that that's gone.
That's good. I think I need another thingy here, which is just annoying because... Anyway, I'm talking to myself. I don't think I can get that in there.
Yeah, I think what I've built there, I need to put another small section over the top of the zip line. So essentially you send the logs across, and then when you follow, the logs get caught in there and they don't tend to pop out and fly everywhere. Now I know that's not a lot of logs that I've sent there, but I did do a test where I sent I think it was like 40 something logs, and it was pretty good. I think only 3 maybe fell out, and they didn't go flying like this guy's head. They just sort of rolled away. Just going to demonstrate here. 2 carts worth, 24 logs. Whether you take them from the cart directly or from a log holder. And I've got, I think, 3 or 4 log holders there. I'm sending all the logs across. So 24 that I've got there. There's nobody at the other end. And you'll see here, I've only got 1 log that pops out of nowhere. The rest of them all sit there and shimmy and slide out. It's pretty cool. You just place a cart nearby and away you go. Our friend Mr. LP built a 2-man raft down near the fertile land, so I thought I'd dock it.
This log harvesting shed that you built is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. I just sent a bunch of logs across to build a little jetty, which has a terrible staircase. Oh, that's terrible. I should destroy that.
5 logs.
You know what? I'm just going to build another one over the top. Reinforcement, see? 2 staircases. Yay. So now we have a little jetty in the, or a dock here in the fertile lands, and the boat is actually pushed now to the bit where you can row it around.
Nice. Oh, nice.
You can do it one player. You've just got to let go and row the other side, and let go and row the other side. But you still can't tether this one.
No, I didn't know that until you told me the only one. So I knew I'd seen the option.
Yeah. The houseboat is the only one. Which is kind of weird. I reckon the raft at least should be able to.
Yeah.
Like, I can't understand maybe the big one. It's a, you know, the big one that doesn't really need it so much. But the small ones, yeah, tether them both. I'm gonna do a rabbit run. I've never done it.
Right? No.
I'm gonna take a rabbit here from the fertile lands and run it all the way to the Goose Lake. Wish me luck. Okay.
That's how I got a couple of rabbits up here.
Grab some camo for the run. Yep. Now there's a lot of rabbits there, and I've got 1 rabbit up at Goose Lake. Ah! Cannibals! All I really want is a 2nd rabbit, and I just can't seem to get that rabbit in the trap. So I'm off to Goose Lake, which, if I turn here, pretty much straight ahead. If I run straight ahead now, that's heading off to Goose Lake.
the main base.
Up near the bit where I've been doing the zip line and split.
Alright, I'm on my way.
With rabbit in hand, I'm off to save Angry Band-Aid.
Was that a tree that fell on you, or was it a mutant?
No, it was the cowman.
Okay.
I killed the legsy, and the cowman came and got me when I was sitting in the forest, when he shouldn't have been absent. Nice. Thank you, Pete. Thank you. Thank you
There's the
very much.
cowman.
So there's a legsy up here. I'm skin a legsy.
Oh, who is it?
Right here. Right here, there's a legsy.
Can't see it.
Where I am. Up near the little huts. There's two little huts.
Okay, well I'm standing right next to you.
Oh, well, I've already run away. I'm up here next to the two huts. Oh,
Okay, there's a glitch there. There's a... Oh, we're not. Alright.
yeah. There's up here. It's finished. It is.
Cannibal. Is it near the cannibal?
I think it just vanished.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright, let me hit the piece
right.
again. That's weird. Either I'm lagging or you're lagging.
I've got a rabbit in my hot little hand that's twitching away. I need to make waves. Get to Goose Lake. Pretty sure it came down here. Ah! More cannibals. There's a big tree. Now this section here, I kind of get a little bit lost. Straight ahead is Goose Lake.
Fuck! Oh, damn it. My finger just hit the mouse button by accident. I'm at Goose Lake with a dead rabbit.
With a dead what?
Rabbit.
Oh,
I carried it the whole way. I ran back. I ran back.
I read the Angry Band-Aid.
I made it like
Oh, Pete,
I'm about 50 yards away from the actual lake, and I accidentally had one of those finger twitches.
like when I run into fires.
Yeah, and killed the rabbit. What was that close? Hopefully there's one on the track. Especially this trap is empty. Yeah.
Alright. Stop moving.
Just him.
What the fuck is on top of the fire? Is any? Hey, Fub, look. I just put 2 rabbit skins on top of a fire.
It looks like a whole pile of rabbit skin.
Come and check this out, Pete. It's fucking weird.
Oh, that guy. He's like the ghost who walks. Every arrow
has missed him so far. There we go.
Need more arrows.
I will. The other two, one shot each. This guy, every arrow missed. He still only took one arrow, but
I just couldn't hit
I just couldn't hit with the rest of them. So where are you? Sorry, at the main base?
No, the yacht.
At the yacht.
Yeah.
And
Come down, you'll see.
on my way. Okay. So there's a mystery at the yacht. I think I know what that is. I put some rabbit skins over the top of a campfire because I couldn't light the campfire. Anyway, I'm trying to keep these episodes a bit shorter than usual, so thanks for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If it's your first time here, subscribe. Unfortunately, I've still only got one rabbit at Goose Lake, so maybe I'll get another one eventually. Cheers. See ya!